Mariah reports. We're reporting.
Yes. Lots of news to be reporting about. Little things
Yeah.
happening here and there.
You know, she's always going to be in the headline. She's always going to be doing something. Somebody's going to be doing something. And as long as it's not Nick Cannon doing something with Mariah's name, then I'm all for it.
Well, he did, you know.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah. That's what he does. That's his job.
Exactly. But we'll catch everyone up to date on what's going on in Mariah world. But Martin, how's it been? Did you do anything for the 4th of July?
4th of July. So I actually went to a rooftop party uptown here in New York.
Yes.
Back in my old neighborhood, I was on like 130th and Broadway. I used to live up there when I first
Yes.
came back in 2008, which was actually the E equals MC squared era when I arrived to New York.
Very good era.
So I was at a super fun rooftop party. I was with a lot of Broadway performers, so it was very musical, very high energy. So it was great. I had a great time, actually.
Oh, that's fun. Yes, a good. Now, do you see the fireworks from there?
So they moved the fireworks. They're currently like on the east side rotation,
right down
on the East
Hudson,
River,
or no, the East River.
East River. So I was on the west side, looking at the Hudson.
Nothing.
Well, I saw all the illegal fireworks.
Oh, those are always the best.
They're so much fun.
Those are the ones that are killing people. So yes,
right. I was squinting the whole time, looking out for my eyeballs, making sure I didn't lose an eye. But it was fun.
Okay. Yes.
How about you? What do you do?
Oh, I don't do any of the celebrations for 4th of July or anything like that. But I actually was working. But you know, the fireworks, they go off all the time over here.
Yeah.
They just do them just randomly. So
and it might be the 3rd of July or the 2nd of July as well.
Yes. And then, you know, like the next day on the news is reporting how like the air quality is so bad because there's so much smoke from the fireworks from this night. So it's just like a week of breathing in bad air and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, I didn't really do anything for the 4th of July. I did go to like I guess it was like the end of Pride sort of thing. I went to like this little one of my new favorite artists. I know I do listen to other people outside of Mariah, believe it or not. Is this new guy, he's not new, but his name's Jake Wesley Rogers, and he did this little like Pride thing, and he played a couple of acoustic songs over in Venice in this tiny little restaurant thing. I was like, oh, that's cute. So that's what I did. I celebrated 4th of July by, you know, doing something gay.
Fun. You must. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Exactly. So,
but it's also like a Butterfly Appreciation Day as well.
Oh yes, that's right.
Because you got to pull out the 4th of July song.
Oh, you have to pull out all the versions of it.
Yeah.
Everything. You know, when she sang that little snippet when she was filming the NBC 4th of July back in the day. In the red dress, which I was at, and it rained and it was horrible. But like she sang that little snippet and it was so cute. Oh yes, 4th of July. Love it.
It's good. Still, that's the new anthem.
Oh yeah, and then you could go on YouTube and you can get like the alternate version vocals.
Oh yes,
ever do that?
Yes.
Oh, all kinds of things.
Don't get me on the YouTube because I've fallen into the Mariah Station on YouTube. That channel.
Of course.
There's some amazing stuff on there, and they're using like the AI in a great way.
Yes. Now, while you're over there at the Mariah Station, don't forget to go to the Mariah Report on YouTube and subscribe.
Please.
Don't
please. It actually makes a difference, and we're almost at our 1,000. We just need a few more followers, and we're there.
Subscribe it, honey. Just subscribe it. But the Mariah Station, I was just listening to, because they've been releasing things from the Butterfly Tour.
Yes. From Australia.
From Sydney.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if it was from Sydney or somewhere else, but they just did the Hero, the version that we all know from Around the World, where the little girl's on the stage.
Yes.
Did you?
No, that was from Perth.
Okay, that's from Perth. Okay, because she did Perth, Sydney, and Melbourne.
Brisbane as well.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
But the one where the little girl comes up on stage
Yes.
You know how in Around the World, it's sort of edited, like, you get bits and pieces of it from,
Yeah.
like, different cities? This one is, like, the full recording.
I know. That's what's great about it. Like, it's all the around the world favorites, but you get the full version of it unchopped.
Yes, and I was like, "Oh my god," and then you hear how she, like, brings the little girl up and this over here, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, I wish I could had video of this."
I know, I know. I'm
Ugh,
just fascinated, like, how they even got their hands on it.
that's what I'm thinking, like, who are these people? Where did you get this from, and how long has it been floating around?
Yeah, I know. But
Ugh,
what's great is, like, they're also utilizing the AI technology just to clean it up, so it's just not, home video quality. So whatever they're doing a fantastic job, and it just sounds so good.
oh my gosh. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm addicted to that channel, so while you're over there with the Mariah Report, go to Mariah Station, all the good things, all the
And be careful because I think you and I were talking about it, but we were talking about the Charm Bracelet tour, and so I was in bed, somehow I was on my phone, somehow into the Mariah station, and the Charm Bracelet tour came up as a recommendation. I was like, let me just check it out and let's see what they did with it. 3 hours later, it's 2 in the morning. I'm still watching it. I'm like,
yes.
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it'll suck you right in, honey.
Yes.
Oh my god, the Charm Bracelet tour, girl, that was so good.
But the cleanup is so good. Like the
Exactly.
technology has
Yep.
cleaned up the quality of the videos.
Oh my god, so, so good. Yeah,
Now, don't
whoever's
be telling Mariah because she'll want it all down, but
yeah,
go check it out.
don't mention anything to her.
Mm-mm.
Let us
No,
live this.
no need to ask her for the Charm Bracelet tour anymore. It's there. We got it.
Exactly, exactly. Anyway, so the fun times on YouTube, thank goodness, because 'cause they're
Yeah.
keeping us entertained.
I
Yes,
know.
we have had a couple of Mariah sightings though. Now most recently, she just posted on the new, platform. There's
Threads.
another platform now, a social media platform.
It's basically Instagram but text, aka Twitter.
Yeah, it's Twitter for Instagram.
Yeah.
Cause I was getting tired of Twitter, honey. So now I'm over on the Threads.
Same. We just joined. Listen, while you're joining things, join us on Threads
Yeah,
too at the Mariah
follow
Report.
us over there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to use it one of these days. But Mariah posted a brand new photo, which I think is from last month
hmm
because she did that little video for Can't Cancel Pride.
Yes.
And this is a photo from it. She looks gorgeous, stunning,
O-
beautiful.
On her rooftop,
Yeah.
it looks
Well,
like.
her rented rooftop over here when she
Oh,
was in LA.
wasn't that in New York? I thought that photo was New York.
No, no, there's palm trees in the back.
Oh, I didn't look zoom that close.
Didn't zoom in. No, and but here's the thing. I think haven't we seen that dress somewhere before? I think it was an American Idol dress.
I was thinking caution era.
What from Caution? It could be. Maybe I'm getting my things confused. It's cute. She looks gorgeous. So I'm just like, oh, it's either Caution because she looks gorgeous all through Caution,
Uh-huh.
or American Idol because she looks gorgeous all through American Idol.
I gotta. My brain isn't piecing it together.
I don't know. It's one of those, but we've seen that dress before. She looks gorgeous in it. Love it.
Well, that's why I thought she was in New York because I thought she was in the closet.
Right. Going through the
Yeah,
wardrobes.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, this one's still good.
Yeah. Well, either way, stunning and gorgeous, and I love it. So, um, you know, I'm gonna keep my eye out for more Mariah over there on the Threads.
Well, I'm sure at some point it will just be like you'll send a thread out, and it'll just go to Twitter, which is basically Twitter. But we're
Yeah.
abandoning Twitter because the CEO is crazy.
Oh, he's a nutcase.
Yeah.
A nutcase. Um, but I guess that's what happens. I don't know. But will I don't know. Threads, I'm still learning it. I'm still learning it. Because Threads doesn't post everywhere else, does it? Or not yet?
I don't know, but you know how like if you know when you do an Instagram post, you can connect it to your Facebook, you can share it to Twitter,
Oh,
like you
okay.
can
Oh,
just
yeah, yeah,
spread
yeah.
it around.
I don't know how to do that yet.
Uh-huh.
So we're not there yet. But anyways,
But
Threads.
we got to follow Mariah on it because you know how like sometimes she'll just tweet random stuff and it's just on Twitter.
Right. Yes, exactly.
So we got to keep tabs.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Speaking of random things though, remember a few weeks back, because Mariah, this is one of the things that Mariah I don't think was putting on all of her platforms, all her social media platforms, was that booking.com.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
woman.
Okay, yes. Where
And
you
I was
can win
like,
a chance to stay at the house
yes,
in LA
yeah, uh-huh.
slash AKA the I Don't house.
Right, and you get a whole Mariah experience, and you
Yeah.
go to the restaurant. I don't know what they were doing. To me, it was all a scam. I'm not quite sure. Haven't figured it out yet.
Hmm.
But I did see that whoever did book that booking at booking.com, Mariah left all kinds of merchandise for them and albums and vinyls and t-shirts, and she autographed it all. So that's a
Wait,
very
so
sweet.
someone got it?
So somebody got it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who it was because it was like, when you see something on Twitter, it's posted from a post from a post from somebody of somebody of somebody.
Gotcha.
So I don't know who won it. I don't know if they were a Mariah fan even, but she left them a little gift package
Okay, that's cute.
upon their arrival.
All right, maybe to
Oh,
prevent them from going through her stuff.
yeah. Yes. Here, this is for you.
Yeah.
Don't be going through anything. But I'm sure she was fully moved out by then. Because I think, after Pride in the park, I think she just,
Oh, you think that's the end of the LA
oh,
jaunt?
definitely. Definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So she's back here now
Oh, definitely. Oh, yes,
in New
yes.
York.
Of course. You know who else is over there in New York?
Who?
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, yeah, I saw her. I didn't see her with my eyeballs, but I saw her all over social media
I was like,
in
"Wait a minute, would you just hear when she was out in the street singing?"
singing
Like,
all over the place.
all over the place. Now, I love my Kelly Clarkson, I do.
I know. I know you also love Brandy, so I've been cracking up the whole time because I know that Brandy tried to do that moment where she'll start singing in the streets of New York, and a crowd will gather and film her and get all excited. But that's not what happened to Brandy.
Yeah, no, that is not what happened to Brandy. Luckily, Kelly Clarkson had more success with her moments. Oh my goodness, yes. I don't know why you always wanna bring up that one Brandy moment. She's been around for almost 3 decades, and you just talk about that one moment.
My favorite. It's my favorite moment.
Oh my god, not Moesha, not not the Never Say Never album, none of that when she played Roxy Hart in Broadway, none of that, no recollection. Okay, alright.
Listen, she tried it.
She tried it. But Kelly Clarkson, so she's been over there in New York doing all of that publicity for her new album, Chemistry, which is really cute, really cute, I love it.
Mhm.
But she's been talking so much about Mariah, like,
Yes,
ugh,
all over the place.
all over the place on all the big name places and everything. Like, I think she first started it where I first saw it because she did the interview with Zane Lowe. Is
Right.
that his name?
Our friend from the Christmas special, he interviewed Mariah. Is he our
Yeah.
friend? I don't even know.
I don't really know because like his whole interview with Kelly Clarkson was cute. But then when Kelly was like, "Oh, I've been loving this Mariah song recently, like called Side Effects," and then she goes into like how Mariah doesn't get enough appreciation for her
Mhm,
songwriting,
mhm.
and then Zayn was like, I think she does." And
Uh-uh.
they're like, "Wait a minute, sir. Now wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute." And
What
then
do
of
you know?
course, the only thing that he like brings up in regards to Mariah's writing is All I Want for Christmas Is You. And it's just like, that is again one moment, one song. What about everything else? And I was getting real irritated with him because he kept like cutting Kelly off and she couldn't really tell like what she liked about Side
Side
Effects
effects.
or stuff like that because like he's over here trying to like drop in his 2 cents when he's already hating on her. So
Mm.
I'm like, I don't want to listen to him.
Mm-mm.
So I was over him at that point. So now I don't know if I like him.
I never listened to him. The only times I've ever seen him or listened to him is when Mariah's in front of him, and even
Oh,
then, that was
yeah.
irritating.
Oh, of course. Yeah, exactly. I feel like he's like one of those, like, maybe he's like a music snob. Like he thinks like
Mm.
he knows everything
Mhm.
and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know. He just like, it wasn't a cute look for him because like
Mhm.
I want Kelly Clarkson to talk about Mariah. That's what I
Mhm.
want.
Yeah.
So she mentioned side effects and looking in and stuff like that on the Zane Lowe show. But then she was all over town doing all the radios and podcasts and everything. And she stopped in at the Las Culturistas podcast
Mhm. Mhm.
with Bowen Yang and Matt
That's
Rogers.
a big podcast.
Very big, very big.
Yeah.
Um, I've listened to a few episodes, but I don't really follow them. But I do know that Matt Rogers is a lamb because I
Right.
saw him at LA Pride.
Okay.
So he's a lamb.
Yeah.
And so they start talking about Mariah again with Kelly. And I
Huh.
loved it. Like I'm like, oh yes, this is what I want to hear. This is the good conversation.
People talking about Mariah.
Yeah. If
That's
you're talking about anything else, I really don't care. But if you're talking about Mariah, I gotta put my ear up to it. I just got to. But again, Kelly was mentioning songs like Side Effects, or like she was like, oh, they were talking about My All and how much
Mm.
Kelly loved that song. And just like they were talking about the time when Bowen and Matt were at the Peloton thing and Mariah was the like special person.
Yeah.
So like there was all kinds of cute little talk back and forth, and like they were excited and they were, gagged and gooped and, gasping, and it was,
Fanning out of
yeah,
Mariah.
and I love that. I absolutely love that.
We need to get Kelly up on here. She can talk about Mariah all she wants.
Absolutely. And we will not cut her off.
No.
We will absolutely not cut her off, because remember way back in the day when we had Misty Copeland on,
That's
it
how it
was,
happened.
yes, because I was listening to her talk about Mariah on a podcast.
Yes.
And I was like, this woman keeps cutting Misty off, and Misty is not able to talk about Mariah. And we need to give her space to talk about Mariah.
Right. You can tell that she wanted to talk about Mariah more. There's more
Yes,
inside there.
you want to talk about Mariah? Here we are.
It's because those hosts don't have the Mariah knowledge to extract the information.
Yeah. And again, like most of them are sort of Mariah haters.
Yeah.
Whatever. But the thing is, but I was just watching Kelly Clarkson's show,
hmm
and she had the whole cast of Barbie on.
Okay, that's a big moment right now. The whole Barbie movie,
Uh-huh. Because there's been rumors.
rumors and buzz, and then Margot Robbie, the lead actress who played Barbie, was being interviewed, and then she dropped a hint. But what did a hint? We don't know. But they were asking her about what soundtrack or what songs would have been good for Barbie or whatever on the soundtrack, and she said this song's not on the soundtrack, but I think Mariah Carey "Fantasy" would be great. Now
Uh-huh.
we said that last week. Remember
Yes.
the last episode?
The last episode or few episodes, or if we didn't say it here, it was probably on the Patreon.
Exactly. But we
No.
said fantasy, probably fantasy, because there was rumors that I think there's still two undisclosed songs on the soundtrack that's going to
Right.
be revealed. And so the rumors are it's going to be a Mariah Carey song. But then we suspected that, okay, it won't be a new song. It'll be like fantasy or something,
Exactly.
something already out.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, she said that it's not gonna be on there, but she said like in Barbie's world, Fantasy is like the perfect song for like a day in Barbie's world. Like
hmm
it's perfect. And you think about it and you're like, it really is.
Yeah.
That's the song. It's perfect.
Yes.
Ugh,
But we've got so
I
many movies that have used fantasy already. Do we need another one?
I know. Yeah, we do. After thinking about it for 5 seconds. Yeah, we do. Yeah, absolutely.
Or maybe Big Energy with fantasy on it?
I mean, that could be a cute one too. I mean, hey, whatever. We'll take whatever. Um, so we'll see. I don't know. She says it's not, so I guess we don't have anything to look forward to, but maybe there'll be some sort of other surprise. Um,
Do you remember this time 6 months ago, we were convinced we'd be having the Butterfly Lounge and a new album, and
oh,
it'll
honey,
be the
we were
summer
living
of
our
Mariah
best life.
Carey?
Yes, yes. We got nothing. We're getting nothing. We deserve nothing. Absolutely nothing all the way around.
uh-huh.
Um, but we'll come up with theories of what we're getting. That's for sure. Okay, because listen to this though. Now, this is me putting conspiracy theory together after conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So,
AKA going crazy because there's nothing to go off.
honey, I have to come up with ideas because I got nothing. Okay, so like Margot Robbie says Fantasy is not on the soundtrack but she wishes it would be.
Mm,
And then, here in LA they have like that Barbie dream house.
mm,
That house like for promo, and like all the celebrities are doing their interviews there, and like the social media content creators and everything are in the Barbie's house, right?
mm-hmm,
And then I see Chrissy Teigen. She went to the Barbie house
mm-hmm,
with her family and everything.
mm,
And she posted some videos. and in one of the videos, Heartbreaker is playing.
Oh, interesting.
Did you see that?
I
And I'm
didn't
like,
see
what if it's
this
not Fantasy on the soundtrack? What if it's Heartbreaker?
Heartbreaker.
Because that could be cute too.
That could be cute as well. That's very Barbie-esque.
That's very pink bubblegum. It's very
The
Barbie.
video is very Barbie.
Yes. Yes. The sound is very Barbie. That could be cute
Mhm.
for a moment.
That could be cute.
That could be cute. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
And
Either
Heartbreaker was originally meant for a movie.
yeah. I'm just saying. It could. It could. You never know. But that's just me making up theories.
Okay, I'll be okay with that. I like that theory.
So it's a good one. If we can't get Fantasy, we'll take Heartbreaker.
Yeah, give her a moment.
Yeah, but either way, at least we know Chrissy Teigen is like, because she's a big fan. And
Mhm.
obviously Mariah's worked with her husband. Um, she listens to Mariah on the regular, so we love
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Love anybody who's enjoying Mariah.
Well, I guess keep an eye out for the Barbie soundtrack because it could stranger things have happened.
It's true. It's true. Literally,
Uh,
like Stranger Things. Like, why is she friends with Millie Bobby Brown? No
yeah.
clue. But there it is.
Well, speaking of Netflix content, so Missed You and movies. So Missed You
Uh-huh.
Most is in a Netflix movie. They're using it for a movie called The Perfect Find.
Uh-huh. Now I did see that on social media. Lamb had caught a moment of it, and I was like, oh, that's amazing.
So she's giving Miss You Most some love now,
Uh-huh.
which is interesting. After years of basically putting Miss You Most in jail,
Right? Not giving it its moment.
giving it nothing.
Absolutely nothing, paying it dust.
Yeah, but now she's sung it on the Christmas special, and now it's in this movie.
Yeah. And
She's come around.
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, all right, put it in the movie. I love Mariah's putting the music in the movie. I love
Mhm.
it. I
Mhm.
love it. Now I haven't seen this movie on Netflix,
No,
mainly
not yet.
because my algorithm hasn't suggested it for me. But
Mhm.
when it pops up, I'll see it.
Yeah, well, let us know if you guys have listened. Let us know what you think of the movie and the use of the song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. We want to hear. I mean, I'll watch the movie, even if it's just a little clip.
But is it a Christmas movie? That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm sort of confused about
Yeah.
because it's not Christmas time.
No, nope, it's not.
But sometimes there's like movies that like will go through seasons
Mhm.
and like the passing of time or something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something like that.
Well, we have to investigate that still.
Yes. More investigations to come.
Yeah. Hey, listen, while you guys are here right now, do us a big favor and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts because it actually helps the show grow, makes an impact on our end. It will recommend the Mariah Report to other people who like Mariah. And it takes 2 minutes. You can do it while you're listening right now. You can multitask. And also, if you want, hit the 5-star button as well. That helps the show grow as well. Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
We love a 5-star moment.
Yeah,
Good 5-star
we
moments.
got to rack them up. We got to keep it going around here.
Honey, yes, any stars. The more the merrier.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So a few weeks ago, the BET Awards were on.
Yes, that's right. Yes, they were.
I know, and I thought Mariah maybe would have gone based off last year.
Right, exactly. And she was also nominated
Yeah, for
with
that
the
performance.
for Big Energy.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So I don't think they won, right?
No.
I didn't hear anything about winning, so
No.
I guess they lost.
Yeah.
Um,
But the honoree of the night was Busta Rhymes. They did a big tribute to him,
oh,
and
yes, yes.
so we got snippets of Mariah talking about Busta.
Oh my god, and she looked stunning.
It was giving me masterclass vibes.
Oh my god, yes, very,
You
very
know.
masterclass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the hair was gorgeous.
Yes.
She was gorgeous.
She was perched,
Yes.
sitting.
Oh my god, the outfit was gorgeous.
It was good.
Oh my god, I'm just, like, picturing it in my mind. Oh my god, I got to see that photo again. She was gorgeous. She was talking about all the good stuff that Buster does, and yeah, like, I love I love and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
She
So,
was gorgeous. I loved it.
well, good to see her as part of being on part of the BET Awards, but also a lot of the Hip Hop 50 celebrations that are coming up. She's included in the in the conversation, I guess, as part of the hip hop celebrations.
Oh, yes, absolutely, thank goodness, as
Mm-hmm.
she deserves to be.
Mm-hmm.
She's always been out here, you know, not just listening to the music, but sampling the music,
Creating it.
creating it,
Mm-hmm.
working with all these hip hop artists. People like don't give her enough credit for all that she does, honey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love it.
I know. So that was exciting. Good to see her there. Um, what
Yes,
else?
that was a few weeks ago. Now wait a minute. Now we have seen some sightings of her out in the streets.
I was gonna say real quick. Buster performed, and he did "I Know What You Want," but no Mariah.
Oh, he did. Oh, I
I
see.
thought
I
she was.
didn't
I
saw
thought
that.
she was gonna come out, but it didn't happen.
Oh,
Didn't happen.
oh, because she was over. She's back in New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because if
Mm-hmm.
she was here, that would have been perfect. See, I didn't see his performance,
Uh huh. It was
so I
good.
did not know. Oh, I bet. I bet.
Buster, he's
Absolutely.
got jams.
Oh, bops.
Yeah.
But oh my god, that would have been real good for her to come out. But she was already back east.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways,
But
but
also did that last year. Surprise
I
appearance.
know, right? Okay, but listen, I'll take it. But okay, so she's back out east, and that's where we got our first glimpse of her since Pride.
Yes. Yes.
She's out in the streets.
Went to the steakhouse.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right, that's right. But also she went to the roller coaster place, the amusement park. I'm like, "What is a roller coaster place?"
Playland.
Yes, exactly where she filmed Fantasy
Yes,
all those years ago.
and then photographed with random people. Do we know who those people were?
We do not, we
Was
do
she out here
not.
collecting other people's kids again?
That's what I was thinking because I was showing everybody the pictures. I was like, "Oh, Mariah's on the roller coasters. She's at the roller coaster place," and they're like, "Oh my god, her kids are so grown." I was like, "These are not her children. What are you talking about? Where do you get that from?" You know what I think it is? I think I could be completely wrong, but you know how she normally will go visit Camp Mariah during the summer months at least
Mhm.
once?
Mhm.
I think maybe she had kids from Camp Mariah go
I
to
think
the amusement park with her.
they looked like more grown, and I don't think those kids can get into Camp Mariah.
They're too old?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it was a good theory while it lasted. It's a better one than those are her own
I
kids.
think that was honestly just on the roller coaster. She crashed and got on
But
with
who
them.
did she go there with?
Probably our kids,
I saw
the
not a
regular
sighting
kids.
of the kids. I saw no sightings of our kids.
I'm sure they were there. You think she went by herself for a
Yeah,
fun
for
day
other
out?
people's kids.
Oh, maybe. Any
No.
excuse, she'll take it.
Yeah, I didn't think any of those kids looked familiar, so I'm like, maybe it's Fresh Air Fund. I mean, I don't know because there were also, like, no adults on that thing. Like, where are those kids' parents? Where are their chaperones?
I think those are grown teenagers or early 20s.
Oh, I don't know. Kids look older nowadays, Martin. They're really just 12.
You think?
Yes, that 30-year-old is actually 12. You gotta be careful. I don't know. I mean, maybe these are just some random nice people. Actually, and that is Monroe in the back there. So, yeah, the kids
Okay.
are there
All right. The
now
kids
that I'm
are.
looking at the photos. Oh, Lord.
Oh man. Well,
Okay.
confirmed on the East Coast. She's back over here.
Yes. Alright, and she's out and about now. She looks great.
Have you ever been to that playland?
No, absolutely not. Have you?
Never.
I mean, it's definitely like a Mariah, landmark.
It is. I wonder how long does it take to get there from Manhattan?
Probably like, a half hour.
Oh, is that close?
Oh, I'm just making up things.
Playland Park. Let's see. If you're coming to New York for Mariah activities, why not throw this in the on the list
Yeah.
of
It
things to do?
I think it's is it in Westchester County or something?
Okay, it says 1 hour 20 by train.
Oh. Honey,
It's a day trip.
that's a trip. That's a big trip.
It's on the
They're gonna
border
need
of Connecticut.
they're gonna need more than just the fantasy roller coaster for me to go there. I don't even
Interesting.
know.
Seasonal amusement park with 40 plus rides.
Okay.
I
That's
don't know.
yeah, that's a lot. I'm gonna need something more.
You see that roller coaster that got stuck the other day, upside down?
Oh, yes, I did.
No thanks.
Yeah, that you don't no, you ain't gonna see me on none of these rides. I mean, I have taken roller coaster rides before, but no, I'm not interested,
Don't need that happening.
girl. No. But anyways, Mariah's out there. She's having fun. She's doing the things. Now, I thought the kids were not with her, but they are. But also because I saw them on TikTok. Did you see them on TikTok?
I saw that with their father
Yeah.
dancing to Touch My Body, which is going viral on TikTok.
Yes. Another Mariah song, viral
Yeah.
moments.
It's like these kids are discovering Mariah all of a sudden.
It's really crazy because like I was scrolling through TikTok the other day for the first time in a long time, and I didn't see any any touch my body TikToks. My algorithm was so off. Maybe it's like, who are you? Where did you come from? I saw nothing Mariah related. I was like, what? But it is apparently going viral. So, anyways, but they were with their dad.
Yeah, but I didn't need to see all that.
I didn't need to see all of that. It's
Like, why was he like rubbing his butt all over him?
I don't know. What is he doing?
I don't know.
It just every time he irritates me.
Always.
Always. But the kids look cute.
I mean,
They're having
they
fun.
always look cute,
Yeah, we love it.
but I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird.
I mean, no. If my daddy, get your booty out of here. Uh-uh.
Mhm.
I also would not be making TikToks.
Yeah,
It's strange. It's a different world.
it
Different world.
is. It is. It is.
But
What
okay, well,
else?
that's it. What else do we have going on, Mariah? I mean, I'm still really living and gagging off the Pride performance. I mean, that's holding up very strongly for me.
Same. I've been going back to like revisit things.
Uh-huh.
Um, Rainbow Interlude. I can't get past it.
Ugh, cannot.
It's
Everything
so
was so
good.
good. All the remixes,
Yes.
the
Even like the way
clap.
she sort of like warmed up the Rainbow Interlude.
The whole thing.
Yes. Like
Just I can't.
it was good. And that extra like trying that she added in.
Yes. Yes. All of
Loved
it.
it. And then
Now,
the
ugh,
hero was so good.
everything was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep watching it. I keep watching it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's some good YouTube videos out there of it. Um, but do you see what's been happening? And this happened to Mariah. Um, Somebody threw their phone.
I want to talk about that.
Can we talk about it?
Okay, so at the Pride, something just happened to my thing. Nothing. At Pride, remember Mariah's like, oh, someone's phone is up here, like a phone appeared.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, oh, but one of the dancers probably had it in their pocket and it jumped out. Whose phone is this?
Yeah.
Basically, was my question. But then it gets revealed it's a new trend because just a week or less later, we found out that was it BB Rexa?
Yeah, BB Rexa.
Someone had thrown a phone and hit her in the head.
Yes, in her eyeball.
I know.
It, like cracked her skull. She had to get stitches.
And then it turns out that this is a trend that's
Yes.
happening.
Yes, it is. It is. Now, I was there at the Pride and I saw the phone come. Now, it came from the other side, like that's the general public was over there.
Hang on, this is breaking news. Now you're telling me you're an eyewitness to what
Oh,
happened?
yes, I saw it.
Hang
Yes,
on. So you saw the phone come out of the crowd onto the
yes,
stage.
absolutely, absolutely. It came
Who's
from
the
the other
perp?
side. That's what I said because, like, if somebody was standing next to me and threw a phone,
Jail.
immediately
Yeah.
jail.
Citizens arrest that person.
Honey, like, especially if it would hit Mariah, oh,
That's it.
we're done.
That if they hit Mariah, it would be chaos. We would be on the case to get this person arrested.
Oh my god, like, there would be, like, a mob scene, like, people would jump them.
Yeah.
It's insane. But then now here's the thing, when the person threw the phone, like I said, it came from the other side,
Yeah.
um, but Mariah was like, I think it it was thank goodness they threw it when they did because Mariah wasn't in an area where it would have hit her.
Mm.
Like, it was pretty far from her,
Mhm.
I think. But, like, you could clearly see it come onto the stage. Like, it did go far back there, but I something tells me, like, she was, like, by the piano.
Mm.
And so, like, they were that was just not a good angle for them to throw it and actually hit her, thank goodness. Or at least
Ap
from my vantage point, that's what I recall. But I was like, "What in the world is going on?"
Apparently, the trend is that people were throwing or have been throwing their phone on the stage. The performer will pick it up, take a photo, and then throw it back. I think that's what's supposed to be happening.
Have you seen any of those photos?
Never, but I think it's turned into idiots thinking, "Oh, we're throwing our phone now." In general,
Girl, are you kidding me? You think I'm gonna throw my phone?
I know.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
And what if you don't get it back? What if it cracks in half?
yeah. I mean, it's stupid
Like, it's just ridiculous, and then your phone has to be, like, open for them
and
to
turned on. Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, absolutely not.
yeah.
It's not good. I remember, like, even, like, back in the day, like, oh, there's one thing about, like, throwing, like, maybe your bra or your panties on stage, like,
Mm.
that sort of, like,
Yes.
has been a thing, but, like, that's not gonna injure anyone,
Uh huh.
you know? Or, like, I remember, like, for Mariah, like, people would throw flowers on the stage,
Fine.
and which is fine, but it's still annoying because, like, depending on where it lands, you don't know who or what or anything. Because you know, like, if you watch, like, Madison Square Garden or something, Mariah throws the flowers back.
Mm.
Like, she throws them back. She's like, "No, like, you can't just throw things up here."
Mhm.
It's just a thing, like, that's just the most outrageous thing, to throw something that could injure somebody.
Yeah.
Like, a phone is, like, at least a pound, no?
Or more.
You know? And then
But
when
it's
it
solid
has
metal, so once that's in motion, it's a weapon.
exactly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, everybody's been getting things thrown at them. It's
Uh
wild. Don't
uh-huh.
do it. Don't do it in front of me, honey.
Mm-mm. And if you see someone, take their photo and report it to the cops.
Yes, honey, we're calling security immediately.
No throwing shit at Mariah.
Oh my god. No, no, no. Yeah, so I remember that, and I was like, "What in the world?" And then Mariah kicks it, like, with her foot, and because
Mhm.
she's like, "Oh, I hope that's not my phone," because I don't think she saw it coming from where she was, because I think she was more towards, like, the side or the back.
Well, I was confused too. I was like, "How did a phone get up there?"
Oh, no, someone threw it. Absolutely.
Well, that's crazy.
And
We've gotta shut that down immediately.
immediately, that's the thing, like, I love a little TikTok trend, like a touch my body.
Mhm.
But girl, don't be throwing things up, all these, like, these are dangerous things, like these TikTok trends where people are jumping off the side of the cruise ship.
What?
You didn't hear about that? My friend was telling me about that. I don't know because I can't spend my time with stupidity. But yes, people, like, they film themselves doing stupid stunts and they, like, get hurt or they fall off a boat and die. It's like, for what? For follows? You're gonna throw a phone and potentially hit Mariah in the face? For
Mm-mm.
what?
Mm-mm.
Because you will be murdered.
Crazy.
Ugh, I can't stand it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
hopefully that trend is over now that we see that people could get injured.
Well, I think what's gonna happen now is that there's gonna be an announcement at the concert saying, "Do not throw your phone."
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the world we're living in nowadays. It's like, don't throw your phone. Well, that should be just normal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then did you see that Adele was in Vegas and she was talking about it? And she's like,
Yes.
nobody better throw it. And she had like a shirt gun, like gun, a shirt,
Uh-huh.
like what are those? A launcher, a
Yeah.
t-shirt launcher. Like, what is she doing?
But she was like, "I'll kill you."
Yes, absolutely. Like, could you imagine? Especially because, like, when you're on stage, because of the lights and things, you really don't see a lot. And then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, something just comes flying at your face.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, it could crack your skull. And number two, it's terrifying because you don't know what it is, where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Scary.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
The
anyways,
world we live in. Mariah cannot be on stage safely.
no, it's getting scary.
Yikes.
Hopefully, we don't see that ever again at a Mariah show or any show, really.
No.
It's crazy.
Wait, is she due to Hip Hop 50 is the next thing, right?
Yeah,
When she do it back on stage?
that's September.
That's around the corner. It's July already.
I know, right? I mean, we're almost there,
Yeah.
but we'll see. So that's our next thing to look forward to, I suppose.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we're going to have to keep ourselves entertained. So I'm just going to throw it out there. We need recommendations for Back in Time episodes from you
Okay.
listeners.
Yes. I really can hear memoirs coming through.
Yes, I know. Memoirs is, we're going to do a memoirs Back in Time. We will. We
One day.
promise. But not right now.
When Mariah releases the #beautiful club mix is when Memoirs Back in Time will come out.
But we do want other recommendations of like what maybe we could do a Back in Time. We have a few ideas in our pocket that we're going to hopefully get done very soon, to keep ourselves and everyone else entertained. But we would like to hear from you guys of what you want.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram or Threads now that we're on there.
Yes. Or you can email us, mariahreport@gmail.com.
Yeah, check out our show notes right here on your podcast app. It's full of information of how to get in touch.
Absolutely.
And how you can support the show.
All the good things.
Yeah. And actually, one of the ways you can support the show is by joining our Patreon page. It's $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. People are signing up left and right.
Oh, we love it. Yes.
It's a fun time. So we're actually going to go and do an after show right now. So you can come join us over there if you want. Get bonus content. And then, like we said, it keeps the lights on over here, keeps everything running for everybody else. We really appreciate it. And it's a good time. You get bang for your buck.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's go, Dan. Let's do that. Let's wrap up this section of the Mariah Report and jump into the after show.
Let's do it. Thanks for listening.
See you. Bye.